On this city block there are 4 authentic Mexican-style taco carts, but this isn't Tijuana, Mexico. This store sells Ferraris and Maseratis ranging up to $1 million, but this isn't Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. No, what you are seeing is in fact Salt Lake City, Utah. The same block that is home to this luxury car importer is also home to the capital city's bustling taco vending businesses.
I happen to think that these taco shops are probably the best thing. These taco shops is probably the best thing that's happened in Salt Lake City.
You think so?
Oh God, by way far. Inexpensive, good food, and it's way worth its weight in gold.
Worth their weight in gold for many, but others aren't quite as happy about having them around. Steve Harris Imports has been on this block for 30 years. In the past 3 years, all the businesses on their block have gone under, leaving their building largely vacant. So what does owner Sean Harris think this problem is?
Instead of being a walk-up taco car like they were intended, they pull up, take a parking spot that would either be used by someone else or some of the other businesses, run over, pay for their taco, eat it, and then leave. You know, usually leaving their trash behind as well as other problems. But you know, the whole idea was a walk-up, and now it's a drive-up. It's just not right.
Western Wholesale Flooring has been doing business on this block for close to 30 years, and they've spent the last 5 years filing complaints to the city about this popular taco cart on their corner. Besides the parking issues and the graffiti, they say that they are constantly cleaning up. They also say their showroom, which they recently remodeled, now smells like a barbecue.
Usually you can smell it. Occasionally it's horrible. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's quite a strong, like, foul smell.
Meet Julio Calderon. He has now been doing business on this corner for 4 years, but he had to move from 3 prior locations before establishing here. So why has he had to move so many times?
The reason is because the neighbors, the owner of the buildings, they make a complaint and they don't like the taco stand.
So why don't these owners like the taco stands? Some claim it's prejudice or racism, but the owners we spoke to say it's nothing like that. What do you like about the tacos?
I don't really have a problem with the taco carts. You know, the original idea of how they were conceived to be a walk-up taco vendor is a great idea, and they were originally supposed to be in the downtown area, but they've expanded it to...
According to both Harris and Western Wholesale, it's not a problem with the taco carts or the taco vendors themselves. Their problem has to do with the change in the city policy that happened 6 years ago. The Salt Lake City Council is meeting today to discuss changing the city's ordinance, making it more difficult for these vendors to maintain their businesses in front of businesses that have obvious conflicts with the carts. Nancy Saxon is the City Council representative for both Harris and Western Wholesale Flooring.
The bottom line is people that are landlocked, that invest in their property, pay property taxes, should not be burdened, and it should not create a hardship on them for people to have the option to have a vending cart.
The taco carts found on Main Street were originally allowed over 20 years ago to create a more vibrant pedestrian downtown. Located on Main Street and 2nd South, a popular hot dog stand receives a great deal of pedestrian traffic. It's reminiscent of a New York City hot dog stand. However, in the past 5 years, the city decided to expand to include areas south of 600 South so that more carts could be established in parking lots of other businesses. It's clear that these stands have patronized not by pedestrian traffic, but instead are used more like parking lot restaurants. These tacos have many fans. Jeff Jones is part of a MySpace community that comes here to do taco runs.
So authentic and, you know, inexpensive and just good. Everything's fresh.
So what do they think about the leniency of the city in allowing so many carts in such close proximity? Taco carts using Sears parking lot or other merchants' parking lots?
Not at all. I mean, why would that be a problem? I mean, you know, they got a good business, you know.
Clinton and Heather frequent Julio's taco stand because they say he has the best tacos in town. But what do they think about the problem?
The city is the one should be the one that the business owners should crack down on, because they do that. If they wasn't doing it here, be another owner business talk about it, like Sears. Like a Sears, they got them on every corner. So it wouldn't be the owner. The owner should complain about the tacos.
Complaining to the city is exactly what Western Flooring has been doing for the past 5 years. According to Mike Holt, GM of Western Flooring, he says that he sent mayoral candidate Dave Bueller 7 letters with no response regarding the taco cart problem. Do you think that longtime local merchants should have to live with this problem, the taco carts being made?
Ideally, it doesn't have to be a choice. Ideally, both could coexist successfully.
But is this really possible? Can taco carts and these showroom businesses coexist and find an amiable solution? According to Mike Holt, GM of Western Wholesale, who refused an on-camera interview, there is no way for both the taco cart and his business to remain. Either the taco cart goes, or he says they will likely move their corporate headquarters somewhere else. The new city ordinance will allow business owners to have a say in whether the taco cart should be in front of their business. This would mean Julio will need to move once again. What does Julio plan on doing if he's asked to move?
I don't know. It's not easy for me. I need to think about, for another job, or, I need to do something because I help my family. And
the determining city council vote will likely happen September 4th, after public comments are heard. Check back with UtahStories.com for the rest of the story.